And now let's meet our starting lineup. First, for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Flyers of Franklin County.
The Flyers come down the hill, cross the river. They're going to take on the Panthers here on Cable 10. Welcome back, folks, to the newly renovated F.D. Wilkinson Gymnasium. They have done a lot here downtown on Ewing Street. And I'm Clint Goins. Joining me, Jason Hyatt. They put a couple of big screens at both ends of the court. They've got where the stage used to be. They've got kind of a club area. And they have created a little video here for the Frankfort High starting lineup, showing you a little bit of history. While we're waiting on that, we'll tell you who the Franklin County Flyer starters are. Zach Claudio wearing number 2, Zach Cox wearing 23, Jaden Madison wearing number 11, Andrew Chenault wears number 20, and Max Mulder wears number 30. So there we are. We're kind of in a holding pattern here, and they've, as you can see, they've turned out the lights. They've also added a scoreboard, a very large scoreboard hanging from the ceiling there in the shot. And it looks nice. They renovated everything except for the bleachers, I am told. And that was because there was some historical significance and some historical money used, and they wanted to put backs on them, but they wouldn't allow that. So there you go. Everything else in here is new. They have a college length floor now, not just a high school floor. They've got new tile in the hallways. Couches and TVs in the locker rooms, so it's really nice.
Well, Clint, you're absolutely right. It's a great renovation down here. Everything looks good. We're excited to get some basketball action going here on FPV. The video that they're showing here to get things started is quite the piece, because it is dragging on for some time, but once
yes.
There we go, we got some lights back on, ready to,
there we go.
Roll.
We don't have Ken Mitchell here tonight, the longtime PA announcer for Frankfort High, but Mac Yoakum is stepping in to take his place. Our first starter is Ashton Austin. He's a junior.
At forward, number 32, Carter Gilbert.
Also a junior, wears number 32.
At guard, number 23, Charlie Ellis.
Charlie Ellis, a fifth-year senior, taking advantage of the COVID redo. And then number 50, Elijah Walker. And another junior, number 11, Jordan Blythe. Both of these teams are really dominated by juniors. They've got, well, let's see, Frankfort has 2 seniors on their squad, and Franklin County has, well, they've got 6 seniors on their squad, but they've got a few more players than Frankfort has. So
Clinton, you went to the Frankfort High starting lineup there. Of note, I would say, not in the starting lineup, is number 13, Caleb Hack. He's their leading scorer on the season at 22 points per game. Not in the starting lineup tonight, but I did see him down there. Got the warm-ups off, so I would anticipate seeing him a little later into this game.
Carter Gilbert did his best against Max Mulder for Franklin County, but Mulder wins the tip, and the Flyers have the ball. This is Claudio, loses the handle, and Ashton Austin gets in there and ties him up.
It's sort of a lost opportunity for Franklin County right out of the gate. You win the tip, but doesn't do you much good if you get into a jump ball situation. So in essence, now it's sort of like Frankfort High won the tip.
Blythe with the basketball. Ellis has it now as Carter cuts through the lane, but they didn't pass it to him. Ashton Austin. Walker with it now. Flyers. Mulder, tallest player out there on the floor, gets the rebound.
Flyers come out in a man-to-man, and Mulder was there to put that long arm out there to affect that shot.
That's Madison right now, and we mentioned earlier that Mulder is the tallest player on the floor, but he's averaging 6.7 rebounds a game, but he's not their leading rebounder.
Yeah, Jaden Madison, he's been the bulldog for them for a couple of years now. He likes to get down there and bang around with the big guys, but you know, Mulder really is more of a traditionally has been more of a perimeter player, so I'm actually pleased to see him down there getting more rebounds.
Zach Cox tried the three-pointer. It was partially blocked. Frankfort High. Ellis puts it to the rim, draws the foul. That'll go on Cox. And Ellis will go to the line shooting 2.
Tell you, in the live portion of that, it seemed to me like Ellis was the one that initiated that contact. He swung his arms into Cox before going up for the shot, but gets himself a couple of looks from the line nonetheless.
Hits the first one, missed the second one, but Gilbert with the rebound. And that time, Ellis hits the 3.
Well, that's a 4-point play the old-fashioned way.
The new old-fashioned way. Nice move there by Claudio on the baseline. Cuts the lead in half. I don't think Ashton Austin was anticipating that pass, and it goes out of bounds. We talked about Franklin County's rebounders, but for Frankfort High, their leading rebounder is Carter Gilbert. Claudio in the lane, puts it up, banks it in.
Hot start for Claudio. He went baseline last possession, used a little English off the glass to get his first bucket. This time goes into the lane.
And the score is Ellis 4, Claudio 4. Blythe goes in the paint, or I should say the dark stained wood. This is Mulder. Cox with Andrew Chenault had it there momentarily. He wears number 20. He's not gotten a lot of touches so far. Makes a nice move near the basket, but missed everything, unfortunately.
Chenault's second leading scorer on this Flyer squad behind Cox.
Yeah, I thought he would be a little bit more involved early in the game, but I think that's only the second time he's touched the ball.
It seemed like on that previous possession that Cox was wanting a roll to the basket by Madison. didn't quite get it. So that's how it ended up in the hands of Chenault.
Cox almost lost the handle. Claudio back to Cox. Gets Ellis to bite for the fake and hits the three.
Clint, Zach Cox has been knocking in threes for Franklin County since, I mean, back in the Clinton administration, I think.
Yeah, he's been around, and yeah, it's like he and I think Charlie Ellis has been the point guard for Frankfort High for 5 years. Blythe takes it coast to coast. Mulder, oh, probably a foul down there by Gilbert, no call. Mulder has a wide lane to the bucket.
Well, Charlie Ellis just has to fight through that. He got sealed off by Chenault and just didn't give the effort to get around to provide any help defense once Mulder had beaten his man.
Blythe with a nice move. I think he wanted to and one, but he's not going to get it. I thought this might be a close game, and so far it's panning out to be. Both of these teams are coached by new coaches. Franklin County's coach is Jonathan Moore, and Frankfort High is coached by Butch Jointer. Not Joiner, but Jointer. Blythe. And Chenault is going to commit the personal foul.
Yeah, both of these first-year coaches, you know, having a little bit of growing pains. Both teams come in sub 500 on the season. Franklin County's 5-10. Frankfort High at 7-11. Of course, all that really matters is what you do in your district play.
Yes.
And both of these teams have a lot of work ahead of them. So you got Frankfort High 1-2, Franklin County 1-1 in district play. They've both beaten Frankfort Christian, and I believe they both lost to Great Crossing. And then Frankfort High is coming off of a loss to Western Hills just a week ago.
I think that shot was partially blocked. Mulder gets it. Can't put it in. Chenault, he can't put it in. Cox takes it back out. Stolen away by Ashton Austin. He draws the foul. Can't get it to go down the hole, however.
Good opportunity for Austin here at the free throw line. A good steal coming from the weak side. I'm not even sure who it was that had the ball down there, but
there's our Whitehead Hancock replay. As you can see, we're kind of running old school tonight. As you know, it's very cold outside, and our computer that runs the scorebug has locked up, and we're blaming it on the cold weather. So we're having to do it old school and point one camera at the scoreboard and put it on screen. And that's a kick by Carter Gilbert. You had big Elijah Walker guarding Zach Cox out there for a while. I thought there was got to be a good matchup down low for somebody, but Cox couldn't find it. And that is stolen away by Ashton Austin. Nice plays. You can see it right here on the replay. Going out of bounds. throws it off a Flyer player, and Frankfort High will have 32 seconds.
Yeah, Ashton Austin, he's bringing some energy tonight. Fighting for the loose balls, making a nice save there, earning a possession for his team. Mulder with another block.
Koss gets it over to Brandon Atkinson, who had checked into the game. I missed when that happened, but missed everything. We're going to go to a break, but first we're going to watch Jordan Blythe go all the way to the hole and then put in a very difficult shot.
Here at David Tolles Auto Pro, we know if people are driving right now, it's only for the most important reasons. And if their car breaks down, we need to get it back on the road. At Auto Pro, we want you to rest assured that we're doing everything in our power to keep you safe. We follow all recommended COVID-related safety guidelines when handling your vehicle. Our lobby and facilities are completely clean and sanitized every night, and we have touchless credit card processing. We appreciate your trust in these difficult times, and we want to thank you for shopping local. If you have to take it to somebody, you can take it to us. David Tolles Auto Pro.
Game of the Week is brought to you by David Tolles Auto Pro. You're in good hands with David Tolles Auto Pro. Bring your vehicle to us for the best repairs in the Frankfort area. 2 locations at 1348 Versailles Road and 515 Duncan Road. And check us out at davidtollesautopro.com.
11-9 your score here at F.D. Wilkinson Gymnasium. The homestanding Panthers with a 2-point lead right now. Clint Goins and Jason Hyatt here with you. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. That's Brandon Atkinson with the ball. Mulder, he'll take the 3, in and out. But Chenault comes down with it for Franklin County.
That's the tallest player on the court shooting the 3, and the smallest guy on the court
with the
fighting
rebound.
for the rebound.
So the Flyers turn it up. I think that's Chenault's first points.
Indeed.
As Ellis walks it across midcourt. It's a nice looking Panther there that they've got there at center court. I just wish they'd pointed it this way. But that is where the home fans sit. That would have been a good pass to Carter Gilbert had it been completed, but a Franklin County defender got in the way.
Yeah, that was Chenault that forced the steal and then couldn't come up with the bit of a wild pass down here on the offensive side.
Well, Caleb Hack is in the game now for Frankfort High. As you mentioned earlier, Jason, he is their leading scorer.
Yeah, not just, leading scorer, but doing it at 22 points a game. So
wow, that's
quite the boom that they're picking up off the bench in this one.
Austin loses the handle, turns it over. It's Chenault over to Madison. He'll go baseline. Mulder, I thought, had the oh my goodness.
Number one rule.
That's right.
Don't
Never
save it under your own
the
basket.
ball under your opponent's basket. That's exactly right. Carter is this semester is working as a page for the House of Representatives, and next time I see him, I'm going to rag him about that. Hack from the elbow.
That's what we call instant offense.
Yeah, it's about the prettiest shot you'll ever see, too. And Atkinson took steps.
I think he got a little over anxious, saw the lane to the basket, and just. You see there's the little stop and pop from Hack.
Franklin County still in the man-to-man. Austin tried to set a pick for Blythe, no good. And I think Claudio committed the personal.
I think it's on Cox.
Cox, that's right, 23, not 2.
And that's 2
Claudio
on
with
him.
him in the game. He is now as Cox goes to the bench. Yeah, the scoreboard operator is not keeping track of fouls. We have 0 fouls for both teams on the scoreboard, and pretty sure that's not correct. That pass intended for Chenault. Also into the game here for Franklin County is Gavin Hurst. There's the block by Mulder. And there's the pass to Chenault that just a little over his head.
Yeah, I'm a little unsure what Hurst is upset about. He was the guy that had nobody between him and the basket and opted for the alley-oop.
Walker comes back into the game. He's going to replace Jordan Blythe. Another fresh flyer on the floor, Jacob Valentine. He's one of their seniors. Hurst with the ponytail is just a sophomore.
I think that foul's on Gilbert.
And Gilbert comes out as not a very long rest for Jordan Blythe. Is that 2 fouls on Gilbert?
I've only got him for 1.
Okay.
In fact, I've only got that as the first foul against Frankfurt.
Claudio with the miss. And there's another foul in there committed by Gavin Hurst. The Flyers have got to be close to 6 fouls.
I've got 4, but again, that doesn't mean I haven't missed one along the way.
Well, 4 is close, right? 4 is close to 6. Ashton Austin looking for Caleb Hack, cutting to the basket, but couldn't get it to him, and Hack stopped anyway. Valentine brings it across, and Austin knocks it out of bounds.
Coach Morris telling Valentine, just cool down a little bit. We don't need the cross-court skip passes. Just find the easy guy.
There we see it again. I thought Hurst kind of skidded there. Might be a walking call. Hack with it, and he is going to be fouled by Chenault, I believe.
And that's 2 on him.
I don't
don't know. It's hard to tell if that left foot moved or not. Ellis commits the foul.
And that was all generated by Max Mulder back on the defensive side. He's just shutting things down in the paint.
Yeah, I don't know how tall he is, but I'm going to say he's at least 6'5". Pretty sure Carter Gilbert's 6'2", and Mulder has got at least 3 inches on Carter Gilbert. This is Caven Russell, number 1. Blythe comes down with it, and Russell commits the foul.
Well, they had a lot of opportunities at point blank on that possession. Just
one thing that I've noticed is the Flyers have got to have some stronger hands. Mulder gets a good pass, but then he can't catch it, and he bobbles it, and by the time he does that, he's got defenders on him.
well, clearly, I had missed some, Clint, because that put Frankfort High into the bonus. They missed the front end.
That's a foul on who? Hack or Gilbert? We will see.
Gilbert.
So that's at least 2 on him. Their leading rebounder.
Claudio's 68% free throw shooter this season.
Puts the Flyers on top. Scoreboard doesn't reflect it just yet, but and that's going to be over the back by Madison. We'll be shooting some more free throws. Adrian Spencer's in the game for Frankfort High. He wears 53.
That's going to be Austin heading back to the line. He's a 50% free throw shooter, but I think he made a pair on his first trip earlier.
Got that one to go down. %100% that time, Jason.
Yeah, I've got him 4 for 4 in the game.
Hack is going to draw the foul. This last couple of minutes of this first half is dragging on as both teams pick up a lot of fouls. Could play a role later on in this game.
Yeah, it seems like as both coaches have gone deeper into their benches.
Spencer with the rebound for the Panthers. Hack to Austin, and Mulder says no, not today.
Yeah, Frankfort High just has no answer down low for Max Mulder. He is erasing everything that they bring in there.
Russell picks that pass off, intended for Charlie Ellis, and now Ashton Austin picks off a pass, but missed the shot. Claudio on the run. Madison to Claudio, And the Flyers just cannot buy a bucket.
Actually, I can see it now, Clint, from our vantage point. There is a lid on the basket down on this end of the court.
Hack puts the homestanding Panthers up by 3. Oh, I thought he was out of bounds, but the official didn't see it that way.
I think they're letting him play, as they like to say.
The Flyers will hold for the last shot here. Perhaps try a 3 to tie it up, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Claudio Russell, he'll take the 3. He'll miss it. And that'll bring the first half to a close. Frankfurt High on top, 17-14. So you look at this little replay right here. As Hack lets his defenders pass him by, puts it in.
Game of the Week halftime show is brought to you by Classic Gold. Art carved class rings are available at Classic Gold Master Jewelers on 859 East Main Street.
Classic Gold Master Jewelers has an amazing selection of jewelry that anyone will love. Classic Gold also provides custom services like pearl restringing, engraving, watch repair, ring resizing, and custom designs. Classic Gold Master Jewelers, 859 East Main Street.
Welcome back, folks, to Frankfurt High School, the newly renovated F.D. Wilkinson Gymnasium. Clint Goins and Jason Hyatt here with you. First half just came to an end, and we're going to look at a few highlights of the first half as we get a little unofficial stats rundown. Jason, what do you got over there?
Well, we got Frankfurt High leading the way 17-14. Their leading scorer was Charlie Ellis with 5 points. There was a balanced attack. You had Charlie Ellis with 5, and then a trio with 4. Jordan Blythe, Ashton Austin, and Caleb Hack, all with 4 apiece. And then for Franklin County, it was Claudio leading the way with 5. Andrew Chenault had 4. Zach Cox, a very quiet first half, just 3 points. And honestly, I don't even remember talking about him that much. You know, it wasn't even like he was really part of the game plan. Max Mulder had the 1 bucket on the lay-in driving in from the left side. So only 4 players have scored for each team.
All right, well, we're going to step aside for a little bit. We'll be back with the second half in just a few minutes. Thanks for watching high school basketball on Cable 10.
It's no good. Home team loses.
That's why in real estate it always helps to be on a winning team. Choose Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher.
Real estate is what we do.
And families are why we do it.
Wait, how'd you get in here?
Game of the Week is brought to you by Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher. Choose local realtors that treat you like family because real estate is what we do and families are why we do it.
All right, folks, the second half about ready to start here. I see Steve Moss of WKYT down here shooting some highlights of this game.
That was Chenault with the big block that time.
And that's Madison with the bucket.
First points of the night for Madison.
Was that another foul on Cox? That's going to
believe so.
Is that his third?
Yes, sir.
Well, that's going to be. Well, Coach Moore didn't do anything. He's letting them play in there. I thought I'd see a Flyer player up off the bench headed to the score table right quick, but.
Well, I like the play by Coach Moore. I'm of the opinion, let them play until they can't. What's the point in sitting them down?
Well, there's a lot of truth in that. Hack takes a three, no good. Claudio had the rebound, lost it.
Oh, we're gonna get a jump ball.
Okay, I thought that was gonna be the fourth foul on Cox. Oh man.
Claudio had a good box out down there to almost get that rebound. He just couldn't quite get the handle on it, but is able to earn the possession, getting that jump ball tie up.
Nice pass down low to Chenault, but Ellis knocks it out of bounds. Madison picks up his dribble, gives it to Chenault, pushes Gilbert out of the way, puts it up and in.
Well, there's going to be two more for Chenault, and that's another poor example of weak side help from Ellis.
Wow. Hack took Mulder to school that time. Cox. With the bucket, the official stops and comes over to the.
I'm not sure what that was about.
Scores table for some reason. I don't know either.
But that previous drive, that's why you leave Zach Cox in the game, because he's the one that can break his man down, get to the basket, and generate easy points.
Blythe puts it up and in. The Panthers handled the full court press easily that time.
Speaking of easy points,
Madison picks up his dribble again. Cox to Claudio to Cox, and way downtown, puts it in for three.
Just like that, Cox is up to 8 points.
And we've got a full timeout. We will step aside as we watch Zach Cox drain the three here on Cable 10.
Did you know we both have even number birthdays?
Yeah, I suppose we do.
And we both love chocolate cake.
Yeah, we sure do.
And both of our mothers have an S in their name.
Fascinating.
It's like we were meant to be together.
Home and auto, they just go together. Save when you bundle your home and auto insurance.
Whoa, we were both right-handed.
Wow, that can't be a coincidence.
Game of the Week is brought to you by J.O. Osborne with the Franklin County Farm Bureau. The Franklin County Farm Bureau's J.O. Osborne wishes all of our local teams a healthy, competitive, and successful season. J.O. and Kentucky Farm Bureau have been insuring Frankfort since 1943. With them on your team, when you experience a loss from an accident or storm, it can be a real game changer.
We got a pretty good crowd starting to fill in here at F.D. Wilkinson Gymnasium. Good Frankfort High student representation, as you see there. Up screaming their heads off.
Well, we
And
got
on the near side, we got a large Franklin County turnout too. Wow. There might be more county fans here than there are Frankfort High fans. Blythe on the drive gives it to Ellis, and Mulder did not bite on the head fake.
Well, when you're Mulder, you don't have to bite on the head fake.
That's true.
But, I mean, that's good discipline on his part of just standing there holding his ground, waiting for the ball to go up in the air and throw it into the first row of the stands.
Mack brings it across. Ashton Austin thought about it. His layup attempt also blocked by Mulder. Frustration foul committed by Ashton Austin. Is that his first?
Well, it's the first I've got, but I'm losing faith in my tracking on the fouls in this one. The points, I'm good. The fouls, what I want to be tracking is the number of blocks by Max Mulder, because that number is starting to climb.
Yeah, I think he's got at least 5 that I can remember. Claudio. Madison with it now. Back to Cox. Guarded by Ellis. Madison to Mulder in the corner. Thought he might pop a 3. Claudio stumbles but puts it up and in.
A little bit off balance, a little bit out of control, but still goes for 2 in the scorebook. And I believe this is the largest lead of the game for Franklin County, up by 4 now.
Ellis used the rim to help him out that time. Cuts it back to a 2-point game. Madison gets past Caleb Hack.
A good look by Mulder from the top of the key, finding the cutting Madison.
Nice try by Jordan Blythe. Wanted the foul, didn't get it. Cox, another 3. And that's going to be another timeout. I thought for a second there might be a technical call.
I thought so too.
Because that was a little bit of taunting.
Yeah, Cox did the old bow and arrow move that Jamal Murray made popular for UK, about 5 years ago.
Yeah.
The problem was he aimed it right at Charlie Ellis's head.
Yes.
And so, yeah, I thought we might get a whistle there.
Full timeout, we'll take it as well. Stay with us here on Cable 10. Here's the shot, and here's the other shot. All right, 4:17 left to go here in the third. Franklin County with the biggest lead so far, 7 points. They ditched the press that time.
Jordan Blythe, and he finally gets that foul he's been asking for. Brandon Atkinson, one of the seniors on the Flyers squad, commits his personal.
Yeah, Atkinson didn't have too much other choice but to reach in and just grab Blythe because he got toasted on the drive.
Yeah, that was going to be an easy 2, I think. So make it a little bit harder. Make him hit 2 shots from 15 feet away instead of 1 shot from 3 feet away. Good hustle play by Carter Gilbert. He can't get a hold of it, but he sure laid all out for it.
Atkinson just has to put a little more zip on that pass. It was the right move. That was the play to break the press. He just didn't get enough behind it.
Thought there might have been an over-the-back call there, but none coming. Are we watching basketball or football? I can't really tell.
Rugby may be the scrum.
Carter Gilbert scores. That may be his first 2 points. Maybe he's had 2 others in the first half.
First 2.
Known more for his rebounding and defense than his offense.
There's a travel.
Frankfort High is still plugging away, though, in this game. I mean,
well, Coach Moore went right back to Zach Cox. He was trying to give him a little breather, and we had a quick 4-0 run by Frankfort High, and Coach Moore said that was enough of that.
Chenault misses the bunny. Or was it Madison?
Yeah, that was Madison.
I get those 2 guys confused. They don't look anything alike, but I don't know. It's their body.
They're back up to 8 points now.
And it's a 1-point game. And that's going to be a block or a charge.
They called a block, but that was the most half-hearted foul call I've ever seen. I was like, man, do it with some conviction.
Madison Cox to the line for the old-fashioned 3-point play. The truly old-fashioned 3-point play.
That's right. People talk about how referees love making that charge call and the theatrics that you get to put into it. Personally, I think you get more theatrics with the block call. You put that leg up in the air, start bringing the arms down to your waist.
Claudio traveled.
Yeah, Claudio's throughout this game has just been dribbling in deep into the defense with no real sense of purpose for where he's going, and he's getting himself into trouble more often than not.
And he commits a personal right there. Blythe with it, guarded by Madison. Over to Ellis, who's guarded by Cox. Hack drives on Mulder, and they're going to call a blocking foul on the other end against Chenault. Hack hits his head.
Going to be shots, right?
Apparently so.
We got into the bonus situation rather quickly.
Well, I think they were saying it was a shooting foul.
Oh, no, he was passing the ball. He was. But hey, okay. You know, whatever works. Panther fans will take it. And the Flyers don't seem to be complaining too much about it. So you know, I don't know, Jason. It's just like at times they're a little ticky-tacky, and at other times they let them beat the snot out of each other.
I was thinking the same thing. It's like you've got, you know, 3 guys down on the floor beating each other up and play on. But then, you know, wasn't a whole lot there, in my opinion, for what we've been seeing.
Yeah. Claudio has it partially blocked, but they're going to call a foul on Hack. Hack with the hack.
Going deep into your repertoire tonight.
There it is right there. Claudio sinks the first one. Of course, you may recall that he was one of the standout players for Franklin County football this past season. Then last season as well, for that matter, when they finished state runner-up in a classic football game against Boyle County. Huh. How come that wasn't double dribble?
The only thing I can think is because they're going to say Franklin County got a hand on it and tip it away. So.
Okay.
But yeah, it did sort of seem like he just lost the handle and then was the first one to pick it up and kept dribbling again.
Yeah. We got another break. We'll step aside. This is high school basketball on Cable 10.
Yeah, this is Joe. Need a tree removed from your yard? Yeah, I can do that for you.
Don't take a chance on any Joe Schmo. Call Estate Tree Service for all your tree care needs. Since 1957, Estate Tree Service has provided safe, quality tree care at a fair rate. From tree removal and pruning to stump grinding and debris cleanup, we've got you covered. Call the trusted professionals at Estate Tree Service today.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Estate Tree Service. We have a solution for all your tree care needs. Estate Tree Service provides expert tree care and preservation. Call 502-229-5258 for a free estimate.
We want to thank Estate Tree Service and all of our sponsors here on Cable 10 for helping us bring this game to you. Will the Flyers hold for the last shot here?
Dangerously close to the 5-second call.
Yeah. Ashton Austin doing a pretty good job playing defense. And the answer to my earlier question is no. They are not going to wait and hold the ball for the last shot. Gilbert again. Assist to Hack. Madison, Mulder, will he stop and pop a three? Yes, he will. And we've got a 2-point game as we head into the final stanza. 8 more minutes of high school basketball coming up right here on Cable 10.
Bob Allen of Frankfort wants to buy your pre-owned vehicle.
Your pre-owned car, truck, van, or SUV has never been worth more. And Bob Allen will pay you top dollar.
Bob Allen of Frankfort.
We pay more.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Bob Allen. Bob Allen is Frankfort's deal maker. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, as well as pre-owned. Click and save at BobAllenFrankfurt.com. Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of high school athletics.
Expree Credit Union wishes all our local teams a great season. Score $5 for the high school of your choice simply by opening a spirited account featuring your school colors and mascot on your debit card. Show your support. Flyers, Panthers, or Wolverines. Who will raise the most? Go to Expree.org today. Choose wisely. Western Hills, Franklin County, Frankfurt High. Let the rivalry continue. Federally insured by the NCUA.
35-33, as you can see. Fourth quarter. We want to remind you that this is a doubleheader. We have girls coming up after this game concludes, about 20 minutes after it ends. May have been partially blocked by Chenault.
I'll give him credit for it.
Hard to tell from this angle. And Ellis picks off that pass. Cox wisely causes timeout.
Well, is that over and back?
Well, you know, I used to know the over and back rules, but I've forgotten.
I mean,
but I don't think so. I mean, most of his body was still in the front court.
It doesn't matter.
And the ball was still in the front court too, I think.
Yeah, but half of his body was laying on the line. The line's basically an out of bounds at that point. The only way that's not over and back is if Ellis tipped it into the backcourt.
I think the rule also, it may have something to do with your feet, where your feet are.
No.
And his feet were still in the backcourt.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, but that's when before you've established possession in the front court. Nonetheless.
Anyway, they didn't call it if it was. Blythe guarded by Mulder to Ellis. He's going to get the double team. Finds Hack in the middle. And he picks up the foul on Chenault.
I've got 4 on Chenault now.
Hack must have had to sit out the first quarter or something due to breaking a team rule or something, because, as you said, he's their leading scorer, and he's, you know, you can tell he's got basketball smarts, you know, a high basketball IQ.
Yeah, I mean, look, we don't know, but
we don't know.
The optics of it certainly point to that's what it was.
Yeah,
just pretty clear he had to sit out the first quarter for some reason.
Yeah. Nice soft shot by Claudio. Frankfurt High still hanging around though here. Blythe. Oh, that was a double dribble. The refs didn't see it.
I was wondering the same thing. Like, didn't he take a dribble before he stopped at the sideline?
Cox knocks it away, but Ellis tracks it down, and it's 5 on 3. Blythe hits a 3. Back to a 1-point game.
Franklin County gambled a little bit going into the backcourt trying to get the steal, and they got burnt.
This is Brandon Atkinson with the ball. Carter is going to pick up a foul. Carter Gilbert. Atkinson will inbound. Gets it to Cox. Gets a pick from Mulder.
Mulder has to finish that.
Yeah. Blythe with it. And folks, the home team has the lead again. Down by 7 at one point in the third. They're now up by 1. With just under 5 minutes to go in the game. Oh, that's over the back. Carter Gilbert had good position, and Max Mulder.
I think Coach Moore probably needs to take a timeout here. He's got a few in his pocket that it's time to settle the troops down just a little bit.
If Frankfort High scores in this possession, I can surely see that happening. They are none too hurried, and I wouldn't be either. Those that know me know I'm a big fan of four corners. I know it's, you know, dull basketball to most people, but it can be an art form. And I saw it done 10 years ago in a girls' basketball game, and it was a thing of beauty. The team was down with their by 3, and they went into the four corners because their star player had 3 fouls on her, and they just wanted to get the half over, so she didn't pick up any more fouls, and they came back and they won the game by 2. Hack puts it up over Mulder. And they're up by 3. But the point is, Frankfort High would do well to let a little bit of air out of the ball. But that's so hard to get high school players to understand. Reach in by Ellis. Yes. Chenault back into the game for Atkinson.
And remember, Chenault's got 4 fouls, so we could be seeing some of that offense, defense switching in and out for this final 3:11.
Yes. Coach Moore needs a nice layup by Jordan Blythe. Coach Moore needs to work on Max Mulder's hands.
Well, there's really just no reason for him to be bringing the ball down. He received the...
That's a charge.
Earlier, Mulder received that inbound pass in the lane. There's no point in bringing the ball down where the smaller guys can come down and get it. And then Claudio just bulldozes right through Charlie Ellis.
5-point lead now for Frankfort High. And it turned over. Cox puts it in, and now the Panthers are going to call a full timeout. We'll take it as well. 2:34 left to go in this very close game. Stay with us. You're watching high school basketball on April 10th.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Expree Credit Union. Expree Credit Union wishes all of our local teams a great season. Score $5 for your school while showing your support with a spirited debit card featuring your school's colors and mascot. Who will raise the most? Open an Esprit Spirited account today and let the rivalry continue. Federally insured by NCUA.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Whitehead Hancock. Whitehead Hancock Plumbing has been serving Frankfort families for more than 100 years. You can trust Whitehead Hancock for all your plumbing, heating, cooling, and septic needs. Call them today at 502-227-2213 for 24-hour emergency service or visit their website at whiteheadhancock.com.
Welcome back, folks. F.D. Wilkerson Gymnasium. Clint Goins and Jason Hyatt here. Here's a look at Caleb Hack, the Frankfort High leading scorer. He's averaging, what, 22 points a game?
Yeah, and he's got 16 in this one, and that was sitting out the first quarter.
Yes. So Frankfort High now has a 3-point lead with only 2:34 left to go in the contest. This is the oldest rivalry in the county. Like I said, we've got girls basketball coming up next. The mighty Lady Flyer basketball team, who is pretty good again this year. They've only lost 4 games so far. Pass into Gilbert. Madison knocked it out of bounds. And
you're going to see Franklin County amping up on their defensive pressure.
Oh, did they call a timeout? Yeah. Did he get it in? Yes, he got it in. They're about ready to turn the ball over. He had a wide open Carter Gilbert, but I don't know if this is a 30 or. Let's take a look at how Zach Cox is doing this game.
Cox is an 18-point per game scorer, and he is almost right on it. He's got 16 so far.
So I take it he and Hack are the 2 leading scorers of this contest. Is that right?
Each with 16, and then for Frankfort, Jordan Blythe is right behind with 15. And for Franklin County, Zach Claudio has 11.
All right. There you see the Flyers come out of their huddle. And there's a look at Frankfort High. Coach Joyner for the Panthers and Coach Moore for the Flyers are both at the scorer's table talking to the official. Not sure what about.
Well, this may or may not be it, but I thought there was 2:11 on the clock when they were trying to inbound before. Well, they've got it up to 2:07 now. So, as is usually the case, the truth is somewhere in the middle.
Caleb Hack more than content to sit back there and dribble the ball. Burn some time. But he'll have to inbound again. Gets it to Blythe. All he has to do is get it past half court in 10 seconds. Yeah, I don't think Frankfort High has any intention of scoring right now.
Yeah, you're going to see Franklin County gamble on a lot of passes, overplaying everything. And that's it for Chenault.
Fouled out of the game.
That was the one thing I wasn't sure about, is why was Chenault in at that point? Because he's the one guy that you can't afford to be overly eager on some of those plays.
And you had stoppage of play with 2 inbounds right there. You could have brought Atkinson in. That'll put Ellis at the line. What did you say? He was a 50% free throw shooter? Well, he's 0% that time. So the Flyers got the ball back, but almost a minute later, they're only down by 3. Atkinson, the seas parted, and Hack saves it into Blythe. Under a minute now. Flyers have had trouble hitting the close-up shots all along.
Yeah, that may be the most wide open shot at the basket Brandon Atkinson's ever seen. And it may have shocked him to the point that he didn't know what to do.
May have. It would have shocked me. It was like people just kind of got out of his way all of a sudden. It was like, what? Oh, the Panthers need to hit those front ends of the 1-and-1s. Atkinson had it partially blocked. And it goes to Frankfort High.
You can see it on the replay there. Atkinson just hesitated. I mean, just a blink. And that was just enough to allow the defender to get in to block that.
That's Madison commits the personal on Hack. This is the third time Frankfort High has gone to the line in the last minute, and Hack finally gets the front end of a 1-and-1 for the Panthers. Makes it a 2-possession game. Missed that one though. Ellis, and he is fouled. We're at 11 seconds now, and it's a 2-possession game.
Clint, as we wind this one down, it's become borderline comical. I mean, did they put baby oil all over that ball? I mean, they just cannot get their hands on it.
They can't go through the hoop for anybody but Zach Cox, apparently. So we're at double bonus now, apparently, at this part. There's a look there of Jonathan Moore, the Franklin County coach. But he hits the second one. So now it's a 2-possession game, and one of them has to be a 3. And there it is. But there's only 4 seconds left. And Frankfort High will have the ball. When we come back, Franklin County has called timeout. You're watching 41st District basketball on Cable 10.
David Toll's Auto Pro customers can't go anywhere without him. No matter where life takes you, the David Toll's Auto Pro nationwide warranty is by your side.
Hello, my name is Greg with the State Tree Service, the name you know and trust.
Over the past 60 years, the State Tree Service has become a name people know and trust in Central Kentucky. From tree removal, pruning, and stump grinding to debris cleanup, we are always available with our 24/7 emergency services. Estate Tree Service is licensed and insured, and our mission is to provide safe, quality tree care at a fair rate. Give us a call at 502-229-5258 or go online for a free quote.
I always liked the David Tolles commercials. They're always so creative. We want to thank David Tolles Auto Repair. Ellis throws it down to Hack. And, they're giving it to Franklin County. And only 1 second ticked off the clock.
Yeah, I think that's the right call. I'm not sure how only 1 second came off the clock, but I do think that it should be Franklin County's ball.
Well, it doesn't start until it's touched.
Right, it just seemed, and maybe it is right, it just seemed like the ball was up in the air waiting to come down for a long time after it got hit there. From, just from that point until then, that just seemed like a longer than 1 second. But
that could go either way. 2.9 seconds left to go in the game. We've had a good close game. Maybe not the what you might call the best basketball in the world.
It's not always been pretty, but it's been exciting, and we're getting our money's worth here at the end. And Clint, when Atkinson hit that three-pointer just a minute ago, I was thinking.
Here's a look at it real time. Let's see. 1,001, about 1,001, yeah.
Well, but it doesn't stop till it hits the ground.
Yeah, I know. I went from his hand to the ground because when it hit
the first bounce was in bounds.
I don't think so.
The second bounce.
I don't think the first bounce was in. I don't think
there we go.
Was. And Ellis steals the ball. It goes out of bounds, but 2 seconds come off the clock, and we're down to 1 second now. This is becoming a Cable 10 classic.
Well, what I was going to say, Clint, was earlier when Atkinson hit that three-pointer, my initial thought was, well, a little, too little, too late. But then again, this is high school basketball, and anything goes. And we've already seen the ball, change possession 3 times in about 2 seconds of clock time. And now, earlier you had to inbound in the backcourt. Now you've got it up here on your own side of the court. So a good opportunity for Coach Moore to draw something up. You've got to think they're going to be looking for Zach Cox coming off of a screen to put up a 3. The question is, will they use it as a decoy and maybe look for somebody down low to slip through for a quick layup, send this thing to overtime?
This is going to be very interesting here. And the shot was partially blocked by Ashton Austin. And Frankfort High defeats their longtime rivals by 2 points. What a close game.
Yeah, it was the former, not the latter. They went for the 3 from Cox. Can't fault them for that. It just defender got a fingertip on it. But yeah, great game by both teams.
Well, and it helps the defender a little bit because he doesn't have to worry about timing his jump. He knows Zach Cox is going to shoot it as soon as he gets it. So you can go up right when you need to.
Yeah, don't have to worry about a pump fake or anything like that.
That's not going to happen. So, well, folks, I hope you will stick around here for the second game tonight. The Franklin County girls versus Frankfort High girls. But first, we're going to close this one up with some highlights of this great game. Thank you for watching. Jason and I will be back to bring you the girls game in just a few minutes. You're watching 41st District High School basketball on Cable 10.